Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer decided to try a vertical mouse for the first time after experiencing significant wrist pain from using a conventional model, particularly while working on the couch. The discomfort had gotten so bad that even a wrist brace wasn't enough, prompting the switch. To our reviewer's surprise, the transition was much easier and faster than anticipated. They found that this ergonomic mouse not only alleviates pain by encouraging movement from the elbow rather than the wrist, but it's also exceptionally well suited for use away from a traditional desk, making it a great companion for a laptop. What stood out immediately was the build quality. Instead of feeling like cheap plastic, the device has a high-quality matte texture that feels almost silky to the touch. This premium feel extends to the buttons, which produce a quiet, muted, and satisfying pop when clicked, a stark contrast to the high-pitched, clicky sound of many standard mice. Our client also noted the thoughtful placement of the side buttons near the thumb, which are intentionally placed to prevent the accidental back page clicks that were a constant annoyance with their previous device. Practical features were also a huge plus. The ability to recharge this mouse and continue using it while it's plugged in was a critical requirement, and the included charging cable is a convenient length. However, the experience wasn't entirely perfect. Our reviewer had hoped for a steeper, more fully vertical hand position, finding the angle to be closer to 45 degrees. They also mentioned a desire for more sensitive DPI settings for faster cursor movement. There's also a slight adjustment period, particularly with getting used to the scroll wheel, but these are minor quirks in an otherwise excellent experience. Overall, this client strongly recommends it, being genuinely surprised to find a device with such necessary features and high-quality construction at such an accessible price point.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer starts by saying that a vertical mouse, once you get used to it, is fantastic for day-to-day duties, adding that their very large hands might contribute to this positive experience. This client has actually owned several of these specific ergonomic mice, which is a strong testament to its overall performance and value. Even though they've had to replace a couple, they keep coming back to this particular model, and there's a clear reason why. The primary weakness of this device, according to our reviewer, is its durability. The internal rechargeable battery seems to be poorly mounted, making it susceptible to coming loose if the mouse is dropped or handled roughly, like being tossed into a backpack daily. This is precisely the issue that caused 2 of their previous units to fail, as they eventually had difficulty holding a charge. This client also notes that the scroll wheel mechanism can be prone to collecting debris, which was the cause of another malfunction. Despite these structural flaws, the user feels this wireless mouse is a fantastic bargain. They refuse to pay the high prices commanded by competing products, and other options in a similar price range often seem to be the exact same device with minor cosmetic differences. For them, the convenience of simply charging the unit with a USB cable instead of constantly swapping out batteries is a huge plus. The final verdict is that if you treat this mouse carefully and are mindful of its fragility, you will have a great, comfortable device that will last you a long time.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer has to say, I'm genuinely thrilled with this mouse. As someone who cares about both how things look and how well they work, I'm thoroughly impressed. I absolutely adore the shade of red. Red is my favorite color, and this mouse's vibrant color really brightens up my desk. It's a nice change from the standard black or gray, adding a bit of fun to my workspace. But it's not just about looks. The ergonomic design of this mouse is genius. The vertical shape naturally fits my hand, which has helped reduce strain even when I'm using it for hours. I was surprised at how easily I got used to the shape. It felt comfortable right away, so switching from my old mouse was a breeze. I also love that it's rechargeable. No more buying batteries. The USB receiver that comes with it is easy to install, and the mouse charges fast with the included cable. It's really convenient and also better for the environment, which is a big plus for me. Finally, the 6 buttons are perfectly placed and super responsive. Being able to switch between 800, 1200, and 1600 DPI is great too. I can change the cursor speed depending on what I'm doing, whether it's detailed graphic design or quickly moving between different windows. Overall, this client is very happy.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.